Let's talk Thursday night baseball with a West Coast double gamer. Teddy covers from WagerTalk.com with a pair of big game breakdowns, West Coast action Thursday night. We'll start in Arizona with the Giants and the D-backs, then we'll talk about the Dodgers and the White Sox after. Looking at my Odds Logic live odds screen right now, San Francisco minus 120. There are some minus 125s out there. The Giants road favorites tonight. Total sitting at 8.5, juice to the under for the D-backs and the Giants. And by the way, that Odds Logic live odds screen, check it out. Free 7-day trial, oddslogic.com/Teddy. You get free 7 days. Check out our live odds product. If you're interested, I think it's a really good product and it's free. So oddslogic.com/Teddy to check it out. So the first matchup, the Giants and the D-backs. And again, San Fran short favorite, total sitting here 8.5, a little bit of juice to the under. These are two NL West teams that are both in poor current form, battling in Arizona. The D-backs are 2-5 their last 7, 43-43 full season. I'm going to call Arizona at least a modest disappointment. It's all about the pitching. The lineup's been there. The starting staff's been dicey. The bullpen's been a disaster. And the bullpen continues to sink this squad. They took another loss last night. Now, 11-16 in one-run games, 3-7 in extra innings. The Giants are even worse in terms of current form. Their slump's gone on longer. This team's 5-12 their last 17, even after last night's win. San Fran, every team's going to go through a stretch of sub-500 baseball at some point throughout the course of the season. The Giants have kind of been going through one of those right now. They haven't hit well at all, and the pitching hasn't lived up to expectations during this 5-12 skid. That said, they did get the W last night in extras. Is that a momentum boost? Maybe. It's a starting pitching mismatch for this ballgame. Really is. When you think about Ray and Fett as the duo. Robbie Ray won his first 7 decisions with San Fran this season, but he only has 1 win to show for his last 6 starts. That being said, his ERA is under 3 for the season. He's coming off a dynamite performance against the White Sox. 1 run, 4 hits, 6 innings allowed last time out. He spent 5.5 seasons with the D-backs. He's pitched very well on this field long term. That said, the Giants only 4-4 in his last 8 starts. And San Fran with bullpen issues tonight. They're not going to have their closer, Doval. He pitched 2 innings last night. Blew the save, ended up getting the W in that ballgame. Gutty effort, no doubt. But that leaves them with bullpen question marks here. Of course, from a starting pitching standpoint, Ray's light years ahead of Brandon Pfaadt these days. I mean, he really is. Pfaadt started well. He won his first 5 starts, all 5 starts in April. Since that time, what do you have? An 8.10 ERA in May, a 6.26 ERA in June, and largely ineffective in the majority of his outings. Last time out, he was better, no doubt. He gave up 2 earned runs, 5 hits, and 5 innings to Miami. Then again, it's Miami. I know Miami's been playing better of late, but another bad. He had a 35 pitch the first inning in that ballgame. So when you're throwing 35 pitches in 1 inning, you're not going to last long. That's going to leave more room for Arizona's bullpen, and Arizona's bullpen hasn't been particularly good, to put it mildly. That being said, check out this little stat. Giants off a win. They had a 7-game winning streak in early June. With the exception of that one long winning streak, Giants 1-10 after a win. Their last 11 tries. This team just isn't stringing W's together. They've taken a bunch of money here. I'll put it this way. Not my money. I think Arizona, the better of these two teams. And even with the starting pitching matchup in favor of the Giants, I could only look at the D-backs in this one at a plus price. Before I talk about the Dodgers and the White Sox, I want to let you know 2 things. First, we appreciate the likes. Bing, hit that like button, makes all the difference. Comment below, tell me what you think about these West Coast matchups on Thursday night. And of course, if you haven't done so, more than 200,000 of you have already subscribed to the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Join the party. Subscribe, you'll get instant alerts every time these videos go live. And of course, I do want to give you guys a promo code. NFL 100 is going to get you $100 off my NFL season, full season. Why are we talking about NFL full season right now? Because my NFL win report just came out yesterday. NFL season win report 103-52 lifetime. 24 years I've been doing it. This is the 25th season. 103-52. 17-4 with the 5% big tickets. There's 5 plays on the report, including a big ticket this year. Use promo code NFL100 to get my NFL season. Every play from the first game of the preseason through the Super Bowl, you'll get that win report for free, and you'll save $100. Again, NFL 100 at checkout. Let's talk about the Dodgers and the White Sox. And of course, we're seeing the Dodgers minus 270, minus 280, minus 290 total in this game, sitting at 9. Dusty May for LA, Aaron Savali for Chicago. It's the best team in the majors versus the worst team in the American League. It's a mismatch. And yet, we've seen a little bit of money coming for the dog. What's that about? Well, here's a quote from Dave Roberts about last night's game when Clayton Kershaw was going for his 3,000th strikeout, and he got it. Quote, "The buzz felt a little bit like a playoff game. The fans were into it from every pitch." 54,000 strong at Dodger Stadium last night. And you wonder, after that type of atmosphere, with Kershaw having that type of performance, he wasn't great, but he gutted out 6 innings, and he ended up getting 3,000 strikeouts. And of course, the Dodgers rallied in the 9th to win the ball game. So, playoff atmosphere. Is there a letdown here? They lost Max Muncy to what looked like a serious injury. It wasn't the only injury for the Dodgers. Taylor got hurt in that ballgame as well. So certainly from a situational standpoint, is this an exhale spot? Is this a flat spot for the Dodgers? It might be. That being said, it's the best team in the majors against the worst team in the majors. You don't want to overthink these type of matchups. All right, this LA lineup is potent. Again, they went 1-9 with runners in scoring position last night. Had multiple guys get hurt during the game, and they still rallied in the 9th to score 3 runs to win the game. And frankly, if they'd have needed to score 4 to win the game in the 9th, I suspect they would have. It's that type of a lineup against that type of a pitching staff for Chicago. Now look, Dusty May hasn't been good. 1-1 with an ERA approaching 6 in 5 June starts. Watched him a fair few times, and he's not, when Dusty May's in good form, man, he gets a lot of swinging strikes. That's not the case right now. That being said, the Dodgers bullpen a lot better than Chicago, and the Dodgers bullpen did not get eaten up last night, so they'll be fresh here. And Aaron Savali, got lit up in his only start last year against the Dodgers. The bullpen behind him obviously blew the save last night, and there's no comparison between these two lines. Kershaw said, give the White Sox credit. They didn't make it easy on me. Tough night all around. But frankly, this to me feels at least modestly like a mismatch. And I'm not going to lay $3 with LA. I'm not going to lay 270, 280. The way to play it, in my opinion, is Dodgers on the run line. -1.5, -135. I'm in play on the total of this game, for what it's worth. And if you paid attention, I think you know which side I'm looking at the total. You can get that play right now, wg.buzz/TC. You can get that NFL season win report right now. And use that promo code NFL100 at wt.buzz/TC, or just visit WagerTalk.com. There's certainly concerns here about the White Sox bullpen tonight. And in my mind, that's the biggest factor in all of this handicap, is that Chicago, after blowing the save last night, they don't have their closer. I'm not convinced that bullpen's going to be able to get a whole lot of outs against the Dodgers lineup that's hit the ball well. If LA is a little bit flat today, I expect them to come on late. -1.5 is the only way I can look. Appreciate those likes. Appreciate those comments. Appreciate those of you who are subscribing to the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Best of luck with all your bets on Thursday night. And Teddy Covers from WagerTalk.com saying, thanks for watching WagerTalk TV. Cheers. Have a great night.